Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're doing a chill drive across the map. I cannot wait to see how this goes. Not gonna lie, I've had a few drinks, so this could be interesting. But welcome in, Cool Gamer, welcome in. Welcome in, Least Daily News, welcome. Also welcoming to Anton and Oliver and Danny. Welcoming Adam. Just a heads up, we don't have capital letters being spammed, as the Nightbot doesn't like that. As in people who are like bigger streamers than me, people use capital letters to try and stand out, so the Nightbot doesn't like that. Just a heads up. Welcoming Dark once, I'm up in grass. Drinks of what? Alcohol. I'm in grass, Oliver. I've only had 3 or 4, but it's on my head, so the first job could be funny. What am I holding? Doner meat with some garlic mayonnaise. I'm not in the server. Oh yeah. Why am I not in the server? Don't tell me I've gone on single player by mistake. I think I've loaded... Have I loaded single player by mistake? Big thank you to Adam, who's been a member for 40 months. I think I've loaded single player by mistake, because I'm a complete muppet. Yeah, I have. Oh dear. What a good start we're off to. I'm not drunk, but I can definitely feel it in my head. You've been here for 2 months, that's a while. Don't feel 5 minutes ago you joined for the first time. It's so hard to believe it really is. So yeah, this morning I sorted a couple of things out behind stream. I got my stream schedule sorted out, did a few surveys, then I had a couple of drinks with my mum, and now here I am streaming. The game is the same age as Ken. Oh, you, not Ken. I was thinking then, who's Ken? No problem, Cool Gamer. Excuse me. I weren't expecting this to be put in the F7 garage, but okay. Either way, we're still in grass. Oops. Either way, we're still in grass, so it doesn't really matter. I'm hungry, you could say that, yeah. Nice top, thank you. I was getting called a Chinese waiter before by my mum's fella. He's like, you're a Chinese waiter wearing these tops. Oh, I couldn't care less. And hello Xavier, welcome. It's been a while, hope you're doing well. Let's see where this first job's going from. So going to Montpellier from FCP, first job. Maybe I should be a waiter. Well, legend has it. Yes, doing good. Just took a little break from ETS2. You're going to hop back on soon. Well, I hope the break's done you some well, mate. Sometimes it is nice to have a break, you know. Back in 2023, I did that. I had about 2 to 3 month break away from ETS2. It did me a world of good. Legends had it, finished it off. Oh yeah, I've nearly finished my Donomy. Goes Oliver. Been busy with school, but you graduated. Oh, that's good news, Xavier. Hopefully you got the results you've been after, mate. Go away, fly. I tell you one thing as well that made me feel old. Is I found out the other day that the last teacher who was at my primary school when I was there retired. I feel very old now. So there's no one now at my primary school that taught there when I was there. She was the last one. And yeah, Xavier, buses are now on TMP, and by the looks of it, the SES software isn't far behind. So I'm looking forward to giving that a go when it releases. The this way. The G92 is on its discount. What's a G92? Do you mean G923? So this job is going to have me out of Austria, through Italy, and then into France. Decent first job. Yes, you saw the teasers on SES software. They have a double decker as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what their bus sim's going to be like. Their bus DLC even. Is it going to be better than TMPs? Is it going to be different but the same? Is it going to be worse? I can't wait to find out. What have I got planned this week? A lot of surveys, a lot of streaming. I'm going to try and do a vlog as well. Well, I won't be so sure because the SES software version of multiplayer isn't as good. Oh, there's Prince. We've got Prince with us today. Oh yeah, he messaged me saying he was going to join us. Last piece of dynamite. Let's get it finished with. Where's Prince going? Oh. His trailer's over here. And hello, ES2 Transport. Hopefully we'll have a good trip, mate, yeah. I'm going to assume he's got the job, so I'm going to go. And I've got a coffee to bring me round, guys, don't worry. What's my favourite drink? Well, if we're talking non-alcoholic, it's probably going to be Mountain Dew. So yeah, I'd say first job that's on the long side, but it's going to be good. As it's going to be very rewarding for us. And yeah, different countries have got different laws regarding alcohol. Got Dark Once on the nearby as well. Seems to be a few of us together tonight. And if you are considering joining us for this chill drive stream, you're going to need a fast lorry to keep up with me, and you're also going to need a old map DLCs, because you never know where I'll end up. Prince needs fuel already. There's a fueling station in a couple of minutes, just after Klagenfurt. The drinking age in most of Europe is Nat. Are you sure? I thought it was 21. Because I thought the UK was a bit lower than most. If it is 9, I'll be shocked. France is 9, Germany is 9. Okay, Google. What is the drinking age in most of Europe? They have two different laws, one's at home and one is for public. I'm surprised if they even got that. It's got me thinking now, if I'd have known the drinking age was lower in Europe, I might have nipped over there in my younger years. For those driving with me, just beware, the bus 2871 is a lagger. My phone's just struggling to... Oh, hello. My phone's struggling to handle requests for some reason. And yeah, always drink responsibly. "2871 close to the trailer, that was reckless driving. You normally have a beer or a Guinness. Or you have a can when you go over for the week. That makes sense. It's like today, I've only had 3 or 4. Not this stop. Alright, in that case, we'll keep going. So we've got another one about... Well, actually, I don't see another one for a while. Hopefully Prince has got enough fuel. I mean, that's definitely not what you want your dog to get. Your dog's head to be stuck. You're going off to get it. It's a little bit on the congested side where we are right now. But we haven't come past the junction to turn off for the Alps yet. Once we pass that junction, I'm sure it will calm down. But yes, the Nightbot has posted a link to my Fantasy Premier League Mini League. If you aren't already in there and you are playing FPL this season, don't forget to join. Definitely seeing an increase of interest in that. And a big thank you for the support. And no problems, cool gamer. Enjoy your food. Oh, that guy behind's way too much speed. See, I slow down for my corners, pal. Not a race, buddy. See, I'm driving better than you, and I've had a few bloody drinks. What's your excuse? Can you tell? Try again. Can you guys tell I've had a few drinks, or am I masking it well? I can definitely feel it in my system. Oliver can tell. Whoops. But I know if I drink this coffee and I'm up it, I think it'll be out of the system within the hour. And here we are, we have another toll booth ahead. Is that Oliver behind? It is. Is my driving still good, or is it a big giveaway that I've been drinking? I said I've only had 3 or 4, but obviously I'm mindful. If I'd have had a skinful, I wouldn't even try this stream. But I reckon I'll be fine. We are coming off up ahead. It's quite stable for after you had a few... Oh, that's good news. Hello Ramsey, welcome in. The gear shift in Scania is just unreal. It gives you natural driving thrill. So you're definitely a fan of the Scania then, Ramsey? This stop, no issues, Prince. Nice one for reminding me. I would have probably gone past otherwise. So yeah, Mr. Prince needs some fuel. I've still got half a tank. I'm always the Scania driver of the group. You are indeed. Yeah, more often than not Princes as well. Can you please show the map at the lowest magnification for where you're going? Well, I'm going into Montpellier, which is France. Which is over here, near Toulouse, Marseille. Hopefully this is of some help. This might be part of Viva La France. I have all map DLC. Right, here comes Prince, let's go. Oh, that way. Yeah, if you don't have the DLC, it won't show on the map. That does make sense. With these chill drive streams, I do go into DLC zones most of the time. I'd recommend getting any map DLC you don't have onto your wish list. And when there's Steam sales, just get hold of them. As you can pick them up, most of them, for like £3-4 quid. And there's another toll booth up ahead. You're changing trucks at the destination to Volvo. Welcome to Light, Prince. And speaking of my streams, I just want to remind everyone that my stream schedule has been posted in all the usual places tonight, in case you've not already seen it. It's a week full of streaming and hopefully it'll be good. You hate the sounds of this 770. I'm not gonna lie, I think the changes they've made recently, I think, you know, to the engine sounds, I think they're a lot worse. I think the original ones are even better. Oh yeah, Dark is on the nearby. So yeah, there's a few of us together this stream. Myself, Prince, Dark and Oliver. Hopefully we'll have some good streams tonight, and well, good drives I should say. We've already got below 1,000 kilometres to drive on this job, so we are making light work of this one, I'm glad to say. And also, if you haven't yet done so guys, don't forget to hit that like button on the stream. By hitting that like button, you are helping me out a massive amount, so it is very much appreciated. We're catching up to Slow Moving Glory, and we're also coming up to yet another toll booth, guys. I've gone the wrong way for a fast lane. I was too busy watching this guy try to work out what lane he wanted, because he seemed to be here, there and everywhere. Right, let's keep making our move. We're going past, well, nearby Verona very shortly, another minute, and we're passing the junction to turn off of that. But of course we're going straight. Yeah, it's just becoming daylight now here on Euro Truck Simulator 2. So I'll knock the 4 beams off because obviously I don't need them anymore. And with it being the end of Monday, the start of a brand new week, hopefully you guys have had a good start to your week. Hopefully you've got a nice week ahead of you planned. I've got a very busy week ahead of me planned, that's for sure. But that's how I like it. I spent a lot of last week doing a lot of research on things, and I think I'm now in an optimised position to really push forward in my life. So hopefully that's going to be good. I'm determined to get another stream done, vlog done this week. I'm hoping to get that recorded midweek and then send over to Will to get edited. So the plan is to record a vlog and get back home in time to stream. That's going to be fun. I'm sure we can manage it though. It would just have to be a long day. And how's the server getting on, I wonder? When I joined, it weren't far off full. And it is now full. Welcome into Sari Kelleen. I've definitely said that incorrectly, but welcome in. Unfortunately, I only speak English. So if we can keep the chat in English, that would be great. Put that there. We're going near Milan shortly as well, as we go into the Milan ring road in a minute. Whew. This has been a nice chill drive so far because there's not many people up nearby. Just us 4, I think. Yeah. Just me, Prince, Dark and Oliver all driving together, which is always what you want to see. That's nice, a plane taking off next to us. And here we are turning off here, which will bring us onto the Milan ring road as we look to get ourselves around Milan. Let's keep making our way. Also, apologies for any background noise, but it might be getting picked up. And if you're not bored of toll booths yet, you will be shortly, because there's another toll booth coming up ahead. Let's follow Oliver through and hope he doesn't hit the barrier. Good man. So yeah, Dark should be just behind, and he is. As we pass right by Milan. Yeah, it's not a bad drive for Italy, to be honest. It's a nice, nice part of the map to drive on. And we are catching up to slow-moving glory as well. Might need to slide. Oh no, I can get past this guy. Just be careful for those who are driving with me and you're catching up to him. Just be mindful you do have a slow moving glory. I'd say this job's going pretty well, to be honest, as well. Not much on the road, so we can just sit at 110 for the most part and enjoy the drive. We might another toll booth ahead. Again, we'll play risky and we'll follow Oliver. And he smashed it again. Perfect. So we are coming away from Milan now, as we keep making our way. Excuse me. I think the fact of eating that doner meat quickly, I think, is making me a little bit like I am. And again, apologies for any background noise that might be getting picked up. Are we coming off ahead, or is that a bend in the road? I think that's a bend in the road. So just need to be careful. This is going to be quite a tight bend. Oh, hello, that's a bit. Yeah, just gotta be careful here to stay in our own lane and not bin it at the same time. We have got 9 tons, so it's not the easiest of jobs to tip over, but at the same time, you don't want to push your luck, do you? Because if you do bin it, you look like an idiot. And we're going to be going right near Genoa in a moment as well. Genoa's got like a special place for me on ETS2. So it was the first place that I went to that was doing a TMP event. So in short, Genoa Bridge got damaged in real life, and in TMP they did a event where he was fixing Genoa Bridge by sending materials to it. That was the first special event I did on TMP back in the day. So yeah, Genoa's kind of got like a special place there for me because of that reason. It's like a good throwback to stuff that I did. Yeah, this is turning into a nice drive. This is exactly what we're after. And hopefully you guys are enjoying it. The only thing that's making me nervous is my ping is sneaking up. 116 ping is on the high side for me. Though having said that, Prince is 72 ping and that's high for him. So it might be some sort of server related problem, guys. You're high. Well, too much information, Prince. You don't want to incriminate yourself after all, mate. Now feeling low. That'll be me in an hour or two when the alcohol effects wear off. Ah well. Less than 500 kilometers to drive on this job, so we are doing it really, really well. We got another toll booth ahead. Again, we're going to follow Oliver and hope he doesn't pick the barriers. And he didn't. Perfect. Although I'm actually up his backside now, so I'm going to move over just to give some safety space. Because when you're that close, if he lags, you've got no time to react about it, so it's like, why risk it? Oh, looks like Prince has hit the barrier. He was a bit further behind on me, so I'm assuming that he's not made it before it's closed. Hopefully you don't have much damage. That's one thing with me as well, I'm so close to ranking up with Global Cargo. I just need to get some more revenue in. So I'm trying my hardest on these chill drive streams to not take any damage, as these reward me more revenue. So that'll help me rank up with Global Cargo. I'm pretty sure I'm one of their highest ranked drivers. I just need to try and find out. I'm in the Volvo FH6, Prince. And we've got yet another toll booth coming up in a moment as well. This looks like a fast lane. Perfect. We move back behind Oliver now. I think Oliver's got quicker acceleration than me, which is fine. I will be going past Nice shortly. Also, as we do continue towards our destination, I'd just like to remind everyone that I do have some, well, I do have a poll ongoing in chat. I'm asking you guys if you prefer Scania or Volvo. And at the minute, Scania is leading the way with 55% of the vote. A big thank you to everyone who's took part in them polls so far. It is very much appreciated. Hello ships and vehicles, welcome in. You've been stripping cables since Saturday. What for? Excuse me. And we have entered the city zone here. I'm not sure why, because we're nowhere near a city and we're on a motorway. So how this is a city area, I will never understand. And hello to the other prince, welcome. We now have two princes in chat at the same time. One British, one Indian. Scrap cable to take to scrapyard, hopefully this week. Cable from your mate as he gives the cable to you as an electrician, that's good. And the other prince in game chat, there's only one prince. Well, now there's not. Damn boy, you still remember Indian? Oh yes. I was surprised to see you in stream that night as it was quite late on for you. The other prince there saying imposter. Just going to move over, I'm a bit close to Oliver. It's 11 PM there, not that late. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. I thought it was like 1 o'clock in the morning over there now. So yeah, that's not too bad. And now we just need Prince William to turn up. Could you imagine Prince William tuning into these streams? I do wonder who's the biggest person that's ever tuned into my streams over the years. I'm curious about that. A new wish, Prince. Paul. Oh, I see. How old am I? I'm 31 years old. There we are. I look 25, well thank you. For the most part I still feel young. It's like, for example, I've just been for a couple of alcoholic drinks and anyway I'm still streaming. So I'm still young enough to multitask, so I'm happy with that. Looks like you got looks like you've got a can-do attitude right there. Oh yeah, I love a good can-do. Mount Pellier on the signs, which is of course where we're going to. Looks like Dark's struggling to keep up with us as well. Because of the drink can, I get my... oh god. Ships and vehicles, sort yourself out, pal. You should zoom in a little bit. Yeah, it's so far. This just feels like a realistic driving position to me. It feels like if I was driving in real life, this is the view I'd get. So I do kind of like it. Oh, I tell you one thing, I was gutted this morning to find out that Bill Oddie had passed away. Absolutely legend in the nature community. May his soul rest in peace. And he was really fun. It was really funny, sorry, on the goodies. I got really into that when I was younger. When I was in school, in year 6, I think it was, my teacher was a big fan of the goodies. And she used to put it on for us. I used to really enjoy it. How many inches are my screens? I think one's 21 or 21 inches, either 21 or 23 inches, and the other one is either 19 or 21 inches. I need to check the exact length of them. Oh, and I'm running out of fuel, so next fueling station I see, I'll be popping into. Looks like there's one a minute or so away. But yeah, I can only just fit these screens on my desk. If they was much bigger, I would struggle. You'll carry on because you want to change out this rubbish sound. Yeah, no problems, Prince. Paul, I need to now stipulate which Prince I'm talking to. You're just 21 years old and you also started driving game. Well, enjoy it, Prince. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. That's Prince 6455 I'm speaking to. Got Captain Slow here in front of us, so let's get past him. He's from Slovakia. I will most certainly get my coat. And welcome in Eternity. You joined as I dropped a joke. And glad to hear it, Prince. So go in and get some fuel. Looks like Oliver's continuing as well. I'm hoping I'm going the right way. I am. I weren't so sure then if I was going the correct way or not. Oh. Mounting the curb there, I definitely don't want to be doing that. This Volvo is thirsty, so let's get it drinked. There we go, full tank of fuel. Let's get rolling. Excuse me. Is that a green dot going the other way? It is, Pip. Meanwhile, you drive the same truck every day. I mean, I definitely drive the Volvo FH6 the most, but it is also nice to drive other trucks just to mix things up. That Slovakian fella's lagging. So it's going to be mindful about that. It shows how slow of a driver that guy is, because I only overtook him just before the fueling station. And I came out just behind him. Right, we are just up the road now from our destination. When I get to my destination, I will get this job logged, and then I'll get another one going. Already getting closer to 3.1k subs, great stuff. The growth really, recently, so it's been amazing. And it makes me hopeful for the future. I think I've had more than 60 new subscribers in the last 28 days. It was all about my channel being close to 3.1k subs, Prince, just a heads up. Right, let's get this dropped off. Well, I've never had 8k subscribers. This is the biggest I've ever been. Sometimes though 3 can look like 8. There we go. Perfect. There's a little fly knocking about as well. There we have it. We've hit level 270 here on the Global Cargo Events profile, so I'm very happy with that. Now, let's get this job logged and we'll get the next one going. In fact, I've given 2 more subscribers this job, so a big thank you for the subscriptions. It is very much appreciated. And I drove the Prince, so put yes to join somebody from Global Cargo and send job. Let's have a quick look. How much of the map have I done on this account? 25.17%, so we need to start making our way up to 50% now. Our next job will take us to Kiel. So that's going to be a drive across France and across Germany. Basically as far north into Germany as you can go. Back to 34 degrees on Wednesday, not looking forward to it. Oh, it's not the case for me. Here it's only 25. And welcome in Pip. Fly knocking about, yes, unfortunately. Just noticed it in front of me and it's so distracting. And I bet you do, Eternity. No problems, Prince. Nice of you to drop by. We'll catch you soon. Need to have a word with Prince. You saw him before me. Yeah, I'd stopped for fuel. He kept going because he wanted to change trucks. He wasn't enjoying the one he was driving. It's certainly different though having more than one Prince on the on chat. Nice chill drive. Driving at the Alps though, that's different. Kettle of fish. So busy with chaos. It is. It gets really busy there. Flashing is a certain place as you pass properties. Oh wow. A little bit late on the brakes there. Oh, got away with it. Eternity their way. I think Eternity wanted to say. And welcoming Tropical, the Frankfurt to Prague road has gained lots of popularity. Crew-Lex has started to tell people to move there. So far so good. The Alps are so boring and dread. There's probably about 50 people on the FP road. Yeah, but 50 people isn't many. It's like, I'll go on the map and I'll look at it and it just isn't busy, there's no one there. And then I'll look at game moderators who are doing reports and they're getting nothing really from there. To me though, I'm hoping that route does eventually take off, but at the minute it's still too dead for me to seriously consider it. Can I go this way? Yeah, I can. You're en route to the Frankfurt road to do that route now to see if it's any good. Oh, I didn't want to go down that gap. I have considered making a video on it and like make it like the alternative to the Alps road, but I'm just seeing if many people will use it. Because if they don't, that's not drive-throughable then. Because it would look good. It would look better, sorry, on a video trying to say it's an alternative to the Alps road if there's a few people on it. Look at Chucker's MP map or check Discord, you can see it doesn't look dead. Well, it's normally the map on the TMP website I look at. and I've not really seen many people on it yet, just the odd person here and there. Right, so this job is actually longer than the last one, 1,558 kilometres. Is Prince joining us here, or has he took the job from somewhere else? I mean, it's not dead, but not as popular, you know, it's still gaining. I'll try and keep an eye on it, because if it does pick up on popularity, I might, like, take an out stream away, and add the Frankfurt Road in. Excuse me. I can check that place on my phone, Tropical, when safe to do so. I'll give Prince another minute and I'll get moving. Check it out. Where are we looking? Ah, general, there we are. Yeah, it's a little bit busier than I've seen it, but it's not busy yet. Because one thing you'll know when it becomes busy is it'll be full of reports and stuff. Ah, Prince is on his way. So yeah, it's one of them things. I am keeping an eye on it, but it's not yet triggered much change yet. It's slowly getting there, but it's not there yet. Hopefully that makes sense. Frankfurt to Park Road, great fun, way less lag for you since you haven't the best PC for the game. That makes sense. And another thing as well, if people move from the Alps Road to the Frankfurt Road, you would see that the servers could be increased again. Because the problem you've got at the minute is the Alps Road is too twisty. So you get too many people on the nearby, people have loading issues, and all the rest of it. So that's why TMP had to reduce the number of people on the server. So that's the biggest incentive to see the Frankfurt to Prague Road grow, because then we would see more people being able to join the server. Reports, yeah, you really hope it changes. Alps is boring. Is it? I'm hoping, what was it called? I'm up here, hidden in the corner. But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say now. Totally forgot my oh, that's it. Is it old base game or is it DLC? Because again, if it's DLC, it makes the job of getting people to drive there even harder, because about 50% of the player base don't buy DLCs. Oh, base game, that's good. Because again, like the Alps Road, I knew it was borderline. And I've done /fix, and my lorry still got 50%, 59% of damage, so don't know what that's about. Seems to be base game, which is why Krullex is given exposure, I reckon. He probably can see the benefits that I can, whereas if the number of people on the Alps Road declines, they can increase the number of people who can join the server again. And yeah, the Alps Road's just a mess. Frankfurt's a nice busy. Prince, how far away you are? Try again. Prince, how far away you're here? There we go. You can tell I've had a couple of drinks before this stream. I can't get my words out anymore. Slow me words. I've only had 3. I'd understand if I'd have like 6, like, but I only had 3. I mean, I'm coming up 2 hours since I last touched it. Yeah, 3's nothing for me. And it was only Carlings as well. So it weren't even the strong stuff. There we are. Somebody's finally made it. 69 years later, eh, Prince? Excuse me. I'm also keeping my eye on these bus streams as well, because I'm definitely seeing a bigger interest in buses. So if that continues, I would be looking at doing more bus streams. Thank you, Tropical, and thank you, Dragon's End, and welcome in, Dragon. Hope you're having a good week so far. There we go. Prince has got the trailer, so let's go. Yeah, somebody asked recently, why do I not do more chill drive streams? And I'm like, because the Alp streams gets more views and longer viewing time, that shows me that the overall majority would prefer to see that. But I'm always keeping an eye on things. I'm always willing to review how things are going. Prince says buses are more fun. They've definitely got their thing, haven't they? It's definitely fun to drive. Yeah, this is going to be a long drive. We're probably looking at about an hour. Oh, Tropical just got told off for spamming symbols. Wrong button, oh dear. Prince needs fuel again. Oh, you're trying to clean your keyboard. That's a good thing to do. There's one just outside the city. Oh yeah, you changed trucks, that's true. Yeah, he changed trucks on this job. I'm not sure what he's driving now. It looks like a Volvo FH6. Definitely a Volvo. Yeah, it's the 6. And yeah, the Volvo FH6 is the fastest lorry in the game. And better sound. Yeah, although I do think the original sound for the 6 was a lot better. It sounded so beastly, it was unbelievable. I just don't think it's got the same anymore. Oliver says the Scania still sound good. Prince disagrees, it would seem. Whatever happened to Dark? He was driving with us before and I've not seen him for a while. Volvo Glazer. Yeah, it's definitely very close when between people like Volvo and Scania. That's probably a good thing because that means you get a mixture of the two out on the roads. Now this is there's a fuel station not even a minute up this road. So we'll go there for Prince. I've only just fueled up, so I don't need to worry about that. Welcome in, Tonka. Good to have you with us. In Spain? No, we're in France at the moment. Are you Volvo man, are you, Tonka? I do prefer Volvo myself. Yeah, Tropical prefers Scania though. Yeah, it's always an age question, which one's better, Volvo or Scania. It's always very close. Like I said, I do prefer Volvo. The Scania US 2009 though, that's got something about it that I do like. Yeah, it's quite a long drive this job, Tropical. Across France and then across Germany. My brain was just like, nope. So yeah, we'll just hold on for Prince as he fuels up. It's mad how you've been watching me for 10 to 11 months. Yeah, you've been back for a while now, haven't you? Just waiting on Prince and we'll start pulling away. There we are. And it's long enough to probably take an hour, Tonka. You've been a member for 10 months, soon a year. That is a while. And a big thank you for the continued support. And welcoming David. I'm doing fine, how about yourself? Right now you're doing 2,000 mile runs on ATS. See, I find if they're much longer than this, I start to get bored, but obviously everyone's different. So we come up to a toll booth, and welcome back EST Transport. We're doing fine, how about yourself? I remember when you would say your streams are not for kids, and they're still not for kids. Every stream that I put online is marked as not for kids. And that's good to EST Transport. Yep, that command is still there, years later. One day I'll spend some time looking through them commands, but yeah, I don't want to put too many commands at the same time. I want to keep them just a handful. You know, in the 24. What do you mean by that, EST? Oh, that's his age, is he? Right. Oh. Well, we do have the Nightbot that's just posted my Fantasy Premier League Mini League. If you are playing FPL this season, and you aren't in the league yet, make sure you join. The more the merrier really, as it makes it more competitive. FPL Mini League, is that something new? It's something that I used to do a lot. So last football season I didn't really bother because, well, my life was very busy. I had a very bad start to FPL and stuff happened in my personal life and it was just impossible. So I only made a few videos and then it kind of just fizzled away. But FPL is back this season and we're going to be making a lot of work on it. I don't know anything about FPL mini leagues. What are they? Your best bet is to Google Fantasy Premier League. It's aimed around football. And while we are talking about Fantasy Premier League, my first FPL video of this season has passed 400 views. So I just want to say a big thank you for the support on that. And hopefully you guys will continue to enjoy them. You got really annoyed with Gemini AI yesterday. Where do such rumours come from? Oh, I lost my temper a few days ago with that because I was trying to make a thumbnail for FPL and it was like, we cannot do public figures. And it's talking about me. I'm like, it's me. I'm not a public figure. I've got just over 3,000 subscribers. Do one. In the end, I found another AI system to make my thumbnails. So I've now got one AI system for like video and the vlog thumbnails, and I've got the Gemini one for my stream thumbnails because they're still better. Your Liverpool FC keeper gloves should be arriving soon. They're ready to be collected by the courier. Oh, you'll probably get them tomorrow, if not the day after. Let's just say I'm not creative enough to create the English. Let's just say I'm not creative enough at Tropical, and since I started doing this, I've seen a good increase on viewerships. If you interact with Gemini, it spouts nonsense, and you trusted the other one. Yeah, the other one's not any good with thumbnails, which is the only thing I use AI for, really. I've had it to double check my mathematics stuff in the past, because the problem I've got is when I have a lot of sums and stuff and I've got to get it right, quite often my brain will turn into mush. So I like to have that double check my homework, basically. More often than not I am right, but you know, peace of mind, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not the biggest AI person, just in terms, you know, just a couple of things I'll use it for and that's about it. And every is delivering your gloves. See, every's hit and miss. Like in some areas you'll get a really good courier. It's like where I was living previously, the every courier was absolutely amazing. Really nice person. Then in other areas, the courier is just not the best. Now we've entered the city area as we approach Lyon. We are still charging our way through France, guys. If they're kicking your parcels, they need reporting, Tropical. That was close, that was very close to a sign. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of them myself, EST. I only use them here and there for stuff I can't do myself. Why so bloody slow on a dual carriageway? Come on. Yeah, even worse, yeah. We've led to Situ, but in a moment we're back into it. For me, the Situ should only start up here, and it shouldn't affect a motorway. The city zones do need reworking, in my opinion. See? City area again. Why? I'm on a dual carriageway or motorway. They should not be included. I find this so silly. Yeah, they probably won't bother, but I'm still tempted to bring it up to them eventually. Because to me, this is ridiculous. Your game mod application is still on new status after over a month. That's a bit weird. Is this a fast lane? I'm hoping it is. It is. I wasn't 100% sure at first. Yeah, I suppose you can get some entertainment out of engaging with them, EST transport, that's for sure. Some needed to wait 5 months to get a reply, that's ridiculous. And welcoming Nebula. Something is on hold. If your driving is that bad, you should not be on TMP. Your application will be near the end of everyone, so yours might only be checked in 4 months. I'd be fuming to wait 4 months. And not just that as well, like people's lives can change a lot in 4 months. So you could be in a position where you can apply and you think you'll be able to do it. Then stuff happens in your life, like let's say for example you get a promotion at work and it's like, well, I can no longer do it. So it's like, yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Yeah, sorry, but this Frankfurt to Prague road is fantastic. Well, hopefully people start to really move over. At the minute it's only a small number of people. You live in an Estonian town on the border of a country that can't tell the difference between its border to somebody else's. The crossing 60 kilometres away. Yeah, just be careful, EST transport. The FP road has 3 railways, so that will add it to a lot of traffic. Yeah, I'm going to keep a close eye on it, because if more people moved over, I would definitely follow them. Compared to the Alps, for sure, but you'd not call it quiet. I mean, it is slowly building up, but it's not busy enough yet, if that makes sense. But I am checking the map a couple of times a week. Oliver's had a lag spike. It's been weird. Oliver never used to lag, but the last week or so he's been lagging. Don't know why you're lagging. It's not normal of you too. Well, the first thing I would do is double check you're getting the internet speed you're supposed to be getting. That's the first thing I would do. It's longer than the CD, it seems, and you enjoy the bends and variety of roads. Well, hopefully it's only a matter of time before more people move over. It's nice to actually drive. You like the Austrian Alps and the Swiss Alps road, do you, at the ST? You having a problem with your channel, Nebula? And welcome in, SWFC fan. Good to have you with us. I'm doing fine, how about yourself? Also, that other player earlier just didn't care for others on the road. He tried to ram you off the road as he was passing. I reported him in game, but yeah, his driving was very erratic. Well, for a start, your channel isn't letting you renew your membership. That's weird. What's it coming up with when you try? There are many different languages in Switzerland: German, Italian and French and Romanish. I bet that's crazy. Although having said that, the Philippines, where I have my eyes on, has got about 130 official languages. Slammed by a pilot car, a coach, and overtaking recklessly hasn't disappeared. Yeah, I've been getting a few people banned on the Alps Road recently, so I wonder if those who have been getting banned have moved from the Alps Road. You're right, you're going to go play some eFootball, free alternative to FIFA, playing as Liverpool's against Everton. Well, enjoy your eFootball. And it's interesting because in real life, Bolton played Everton in a friendly the other day, and it ended 0-0. It felt kind of weird that, because I'm a Bolton fan and my dad was an Everton fan. You're off to France after tomorrow and you're doing a very small amount of French. Yeah, that's one thing. I've always wanted to learn a second language because it'll be really fun. It's like originally I was going to learn German, but now I'm looking at moving to the Philippines when I can. It's like, well, it makes sense to learn a language over there. So I'm going to learn Tagalog, which is the most widely spoken language apart from English over there. Chelsea has signed Jordan Henderson. What? That's a strange... Yeah, because isn't he like 38? That's weird. Romanish is used more in Switzerland, in the areas bordering Austria and Italy. Makes sense, it's got its like strong points then. It's like, for example, you've got Welsh that's still spoken, but it's mostly in the middle of Wales, which is where you got your rural villages and things like that. And it's also spoken in the Cardiff Valleys, which is also very rural. Only about 20% of the Welsh population can speak Welsh, which is kind of amusing. Hello, train. He's 37 now, Jordan Henderson. Just feels weird. Why would you want to change clubs at 37? Most players are retired by 37. Anyways, we do keep making our way to our destination of Kiel. If you are a first time viewer, guys, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell, as this way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. It gives you pleasure to look at your stream, relax and chill vibe. Yeah, it's nice and relaxing on these weekly chill drive streams, so we can enjoy the scenery and just getting jobs logged for the VTC. And yeah, it's a very weird move, WFC fan. We'll have to see what it does. You'll say, despite being British, your old classmate said you have an American accent. So you would randomly say American stuff. That's gone. What was it? American stuff, and other times you'd say Australian stuff. Sometimes an Aussie accent. Oh, and Nebula has now been able to renew his membership. So big thank you, Nebula, for becoming a member again. Welcome back into the membership squad. For those who are not a member of the channel, if you become a member, it supports this channel a lot. And on top of that, it gives you access to an extra chat on Discord, where you get all the behind the scenes updates and things like that, and you get to find out what's going on before everyone else. Excuse me. We're going past Strasbourg shortly. Strasbourg's got a nice junction, but it's never busy. Again, hopefully one day. The buses has definitely made an impact, so I'm glad to see that. As now the people are driving across the map more. First goal hit, scored by Isaac. Yeah, he's a decent player, Isaac. But on terms of Fantasy Premier League, I think he's a bit overpriced. Oh, and hello, NGF trucking going past a small convoy. And you off EST Transport? Well, thank you for dropping by. We'll hopefully see you again soon. It's got to be careful here, stay in the correct lane, because I'm coming off here. It's a good junction, but it's definitely on the confusing side. I think I stay in this exact lane. And if try again, as if by magic, I'm talking about FPL and the mini league get shared. So I was hoping to get about 30 people into that league this season, and it's already on about 24. So we've well smashed that target by the looks of things. I'm hoping with new thumbnail skills, AIs, excuse me, I'm hoping that's going to help the FPL videos get picked up a bit more. The first video's done well, so it's a start. Second goal by Wirtz. He's another one who's been debated by FPL fans as if to get or not, because he's cheaper, but he didn't exactly have a brilliant last season, did he? And that's putting a lot of people off. It's like, I'd prefer Gakpo personally, but again, it's I'm concerned about his minutes. Anyways, less than 750 kilometres until our destination. I say this is a long job, but it rewards well for the Euro Truck Simulator 2 Global Cargo VTC. When we get to Kiel, you might go to the F7 garage and repair your truck. Yeah, that's fair enough if you do. I'm debating the same myself, because it says there I've got 62% damage, and I'm like, I've used /fix. How? And there's a coach going the other way. Another goal by Wirtz. I think the difficulty is set too easy. Yeah, it's sounding that way. It sounds like you're getting too many goals, but this is only your first game on, I think, so don't rush into anything. One thing's for sure, I will not need to stop for fuel on this stream. On this job even. Jeez. I'll need to stop again on this stream, just not yet. You think it's how damage is done now? I think you'll take damage over the course of time due to wear and tear as you're driving. I don't think it's that, because I use /fix and the damage stayed the exact same. So I don't know what's going on there. Try again. There we go. And it's gone from 62% to 61%. That's very weird. It'll be the word. I've never seen it like this before, but I'll have to get the chuck fixed at an F7 and see what happens. Right, coming off here. You've had it a few times. Right, it's very annoying. It's getting warm in here. Somebody else to put the heating on again. Alistair got booked. You don't want that. I've gone the other way with my goalkeepers. I've gone for Pickford, so I think he's a really good keeper. To me, what let Everton down the most last season is there was no registered striker, and I think Everton needs to sort this out quickly because they're keeping enough clean sheets for a team of their standard. But at the same time, they're not scoring enough goals, so it's not what you want to see from them. You're on here, you're both global cargo and in Volvos. You're here behind in a Scania V8 and past the central transport. Yeah, we're driving people from all VTCs and none. Isaac with another goal. Sounds like you're starting to dominate the Tropical. And yet my damage has just gone from 61 to 62%. I'm pretty sure I didn't catch anything, so something's definitely changed. We're going to nearby to Frankfurt shortly as well. And Gakpo with a 5th. Hello Oscar the Amazing, welcome in. I'm doing fine, how about yourself? Excuse me. Def opened the difficulty after this game, but the issue is then you'll find the next difficulty hard to defeat. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, I would up the difficulty and give it a few games. Because one thing that I find, like with Forza Horizon for example, when I put the race difficulty up, is I'll struggle for the first few races and then I kind of like warm into it. So you might just need that. And that's good to hear, Oscar. Yeah, I don't really feel the alcohol effect anymore, but now I'm getting the other issue where I start to feel a bit fatigued. But we'll manage. I can't believe we're coming up to 2 hours of stream time already. Where's the time gone? And you find the strategy, that is true, you do. It's all about trial and error really, and getting practicing. Then you become a better player really. It's on the end of the first half. Well, I've got less than 500 kilometers now to drive on this job. It was like 1,500 when we started, so that's 2/3 of the job completed, guys. If I do get too tired, I'll be making a coffee. I'm not too bad at the minute, but I am starting to feel that effect. We must have been nearby to Pip again as well, because we just went near to Frankfurt, which is where he was driving to. He's out with a 6th. Yeah, you're finding that too easy. Also, somebody's got the washing machine on in the background, so I do apologise if there's any background noise off that. Pickford doing not good. See, in real life, he does well. He played well last season. He played well in the World Cup. So I couldn't help but get him for my squad. You would think that Everton's come even more good at keeping clean sheets this season. Moyes making some changes. So I do have my eyes on the Everton defence team. And at the moment, Pickford makes my squad. That's 2 of your players that have been booked now, Tropical. I've just seen how fast they're going as well. Almost got to 130 kilometers an hour then. That is madness. As we approach Cassel, so we're going right near Cassel. Prince on your hand got up to 132. I can only assume he got a slipstream off me. If that is such a thing on ETS2. Penalty kick for Liverpool. This is madness. If this was real life, there'd be a bloody riot. Seventh goal by Isaac. Yeah, if this was an in real life match, there'd be a riot over that. Oh yeah, so the commentators attacking the mate. And Everton making changes. Well, you could argue too little too late. Ooh, hello. That was close, Prince. Just glad Prince didn't lag then. First goal by Everton by Dewsbury Hall. Or Dewsbury Hall even. He's one on my radar. I just don't think he's going to get enough attacking returns, to be honest. Looking at window. Why is there a fit one walking past or something? And we're just approaching Hanover. Oh no, actually it was as well. Oh my. So he scores, his reward gets subs off. Madness. Can still say, oh well, someone's enjoying his view. Or should I say somebody's enjoying the scenery? It's one thing I'm glad about actually where my setup is. I can't get distracted like that. Because if it was me, I would get very distracted. Okay, 250 kilometres remain in this job. Not too much further to go now. Must be said, it's been a good drive. Welcoming Sao Paulo. I'm driving both base game and DLC. This job is in the base game, but the next job will probably end up in the DLC areas. And they booked him at the Tropical. Missed my horn in the first time. So yeah, as a reminder as well, we do have a poll ongoing in chat. I'm asking you guys if you prefer Volvo or Scania. And at the minute, Volvo is leading the way on 58% of the vote. A big thank you to all those who have taken part so far. And if you haven't yet done so, make sure you take part. The bigger sample size, the better, really. Iceland DLC taking its time to come out. That is true, and I've not heard it mentioned in a while. Can't be too much longer now though, surely. I reckon it will be out late this year, if not early next year. And that's another thing we're seeing as well. A lot of... Oh, that's a silly place to park. We're seeing buses are less now. And it's like the bus novelty is worn off, and we're just seeing more and more lorries again now. But we'll see how that goes long term. And you're definitely upping the difficulty. Yeah, it sounds like it needs to happen, the Tropical. Excuse me. Game ends 8-1. There we go. Put it there for now. I need to find some time just to go through my desk and get rid of stuff I don't need on the desk. In fact, there's a couple of letters that could probably be recycled as well. Just have a big clear up so my workspace is as well, as open as possible. My notes pad is actually this is my last page. Need to get a new notepad then. How is this a city area? Sort it out. It's a massive pet hate of mine, this. Yeah, I've got Tucker Prince with me, and we've always also got Oliver with us as well. So there's 3 of us together at the moment. Even the game is only given the next difficulty as an option, the one you just played. It's not allowing you to... Oh yeah, because that was too easy, that makes sense. I'm gonna go this way. I've not done this tunnel yet, so I want to get on the map as yellow. You're now playing against Tottenham, are you? Well, enjoy. It's been a drive and a half, this one. Just over an hour. Well, you can see a difference, can you, Tropical? Well, that's good that there's been a difference. I've got all map DLCs, yes. What I do when a DLC comes out, I buy it immediately so I can cover it on the channel. So because of this, I get all map DLCs. So I can drive anywhere on the map. I find that quite enjoyable. Yeah, if you're waiting for the DLCs to come out on sale, I'd recommend you put them into your Steam wishlist. And then when they come on sale, you'll get a notification to let you know they're on sale. I'd highly recommend it. There we are, just going into keel, guys. I felt I'm going to keel over. Sorry. Oh. Prince braking caught me out. Didn't go into the back of him, but 2256 had an argument with the back of me. Get your coat. Yeah, I probably should do. Yeah, having a few drinks before streaming is not something I normally do and not a habit I'm getting into. I'm going to wait for somebody approaching and I have to give way to them. Once he'd gone, it's clear. So we're going to go. I've got absolutely no interest in drinking on a regular basis. I'd rather save my money towards... Ooh, blimey neck. I would definitely rather put my money towards better YouTube equipment. And not just that, I'll drive. Yeah, I'm going to be really working hard on content over the rest of this year, and hopefully you guys are going to enjoy the plans we've got ahead. Oh well, it's accepted that. I was going to drive past and then reverse into it, but that will do. Tottenham lead, eh? And that's got me well on the way to level 271 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. So I'm definitely very happy with that. Right, well, I'll get this job logged and then we'll get another one going. We have gained another new subscriber tonight, so I want to say a big thank you for that subscription. It is very much appreciated. Did I log that job? I don't think I did. No. So I've job with print, so I'm put yes to drive somebody from Global Cargo. And here we go. So cargo market, Kiel, B by Stricta, which is Slovakia. So that's through Germany, through Poland, and then into Slovakia. This looks like another long drive. And the job's in here as well. So I don't need to go traipsing around the map to get it. Also, once again, apologies for any background noise you might be hearing. Somebody's got the washing machine on for some reason. Just fitted. And hello ships and vehicles, you're looking to join us, are you? Oh, is that you're on the English? You're already on the nearby. Yeah, I'm hoping my microphone's not picking up that washing machine. If it is, I do apologise. So now we just need to wait on ships and vehicles and Oliver. Oliver's not on the nearby currently. When Oliver comes back, we've got 1,186 kilometres to drive. That's a little bit less than jobs we've already done today. You're going to travel with an empty trailer, not a problem. In that case, we're just waiting on Oliver then. Ah, well, when nature calls Prince, you go for it, pal. Hopefully we're not waiting long on Oliver. I definitely had to get a move on. There needs to be a way to turn that shadow off, I think. Why is the buses in here? This isn't a company for buses. Well, hurry up, Oliver. We're waiting a while here. Is Oliver coming in? Here he is. At last. I thought I was going to die of old age then. Right, there we go. I think he's got the job, so let's make a move. I say 1,188 kilometres. But yeah, I don't know what happened with Dark. He was driving with us at the start of the stream, then just disappeared. And Liverpool down to 10 men does not sound very good, Tropical. Let's go. You're not enjoying Tottenham then, are you? What is this guy doing? Just be careful, guys. 2558 doesn't know how to drive. Oh, so you're now 2-0 down. Oh dear. And there we go. Well, the city area. Let's start getting our move on to Slovakia. Why is truck and trailer damaged so much? This is what I don't get. It seems to be slowly happening over time. In America, there's something big happening with railroads. Why? What they do with them? I'd love to go over there one day and do some of the rail tracks over there. You know, ride round. But the problem you've got over there is a lot of the railway lines are freight only. Don't get me wrong, the New York subway is quite extensive, but that accepted, it is very much, you know, quite a lot of tracks are freight only. A steam locomotive is getting restored from a railroad that scrapped all their steam locomotives for scrap money. How can it be restored though if it got scrapped? That doesn't make any sense to me. You're in top in the league table with 30 points, but top 2 is Newcastle with 30 points as well. You've got top scorer, which is Isaac with 18 goals and works with 6 assists. Top 1, but top, yeah. So you gotta be careful of Tropical if you dropped any points. You're in trouble. For some reason, that's not getting rid of the damage, the slash fix. So I'm gonna have to stop at an F7 garage at some point. We'll see how it goes. It was donated for a place in Texas to be a park engine. Then a restoration group bought the engine and a company storing it. Ah, so it got saved. That's what we want to see. Also, once again, apologies for any possible background noise. I am hopeful my mic's not picking it up. Prince's girlfriend's on the nearby, 3008. The engine's number is 3001 and it's very popular now, now with its restoration underway. Who? Somebody on the nearby has got the tag as Princess, so I just thought it was quite funny. Right, I'll be back. You've got to drop a tyre off somewhere. Well, hopefully you don't get tired on the way. I apologise for my really bad jokes tonight. I can just hear the groans from everyone at their computer and phones right now. Are you guys in any VC or just use game radio when necessary? So they're all watching my stream and I'm talking to them and they're typing in chat. Have a really good time, Nebula. I'm glad it's not just me with the bad jokes, ships and vehicles. I'm welcoming the she's knit English. Struggling there with me getting my words out. The wear on truck not counts as damage on that display. Usually tyres ramp it up. See, I'll just have to fix at some point. They must have changed how the damage works. It's just a bit irritating. Boston in the Premier League, no chance. More chance of bald people needing the services of a barbers again. And while we are talking about barbers, I am hopeful of getting my hair cut this week. I'm going to try and do it either Wednesday or Thursday. And then I'll just send the footage to Will to edit together when he has time. So, class of engine in America called the Mohawks that were owned by New York Central Railroad, and it's going to be the only one. It's the sixth. Geez, so only one got saved then, basically. How come you support Boston? I don't support Boston. Bolton. Boston, somewhere in America, I think. Another good drive on that route, and there's mods on it. It does feel like that mods have been asked to try and promote that road, to try and get people off the Alps road. So that's definitely one I'm keeping an eye on. Might tempt you back. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, because I do think the moderation on this game leaves a lot to be desired. I'm not going to lie. Bolton's not Premier League. We got promoted to the Championship for this season, so we'll see how we get on. And don't worry, Prince, I did notice that you need this upcoming fueling station. I won't fuel yet, because I can still get a good few hundred kilometres before needing to fuel. There are two Mohawks still around, numbered 2933 and 3001. 2933 was in horrid state when it was donated, and it's just a museum local, with 3001 is the only Mohawk being brought back to Steam, so in other words that needs a lot less doing to it. Boston are bold, they probably are. All day, excuse me. And yeah, just a Nightbot's reminding you, the stream schedule is available in all usual places. I posted that earlier today, so you guys know what days and times I'm live this week. I have put a heck of a lot onto my plate for this week. And you do indeed, Oliver. It's social, by the way, Tropical. Right, and Prince is on his way. Thank you, Tropical. I was getting confused then of what lane I needed to be in. So yeah, if you're not following me on social media, guys, please do consider doing so. Tropical has posted a link to all the ones I've got. These are the best ways to keep up to These are the best to keep up to date myself when I'm not live streaming or recording. And as vlogs get more and more regular, I'll have even more to post on the socials. That was close. Pushing my luck a little bit on that corner then. In fact, I'm going to have that Philippines trip coming up in December into January, so I'm going to have all that to post about as well. I want to show you guys what it's really like to, you know, be in the Philippines, because it's a lot different to the UK. Like, I didn't post much last time, but this time I'm determined to do a better job. And do a better job of vlogging myself going there. I struggle with sickness on planes and sleeping on planes, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. Yeah, put it in train chat in the Discord server, Oliver. Favourite airliner at the minute is going to be Emirates, because I really like the A380s. For those who are not in my Discord, I did post a list of 23 Airbus A380s with Emirates, which are due off between now and the end of 2030. I've been doing some digging to try and give myself the maximum possible chance of getting one of these soon to be replaced A380s. So yeah, I'm going to try my hardest to get one when I go to the Philippines. There is a plan in place now. Yeah, of course, favourite Airbus aircraft, A380. To me, that's a no-brainer. Yes, a handful of them are getting replaced with A350s. So they've currently got, I think, if I remember correctly, they've got 110 A380s at the minute, and 23 more, because some's already gone, about 18's already gone, something like that. 23 more are due off between now and the end of 2030. A6 EDK is the first one to go, and is most likely going to be parked up by the end of this year. So if I go to the Philippines and I walk on that, I'm going to be a very happy man. Oliver's like, after waffling about trains, he's like, what's he on about? Planes! Favourite Boeing aircraft? Well, the only Boeing aircraft that I've flown so far has been the Boeing 777. The A380s are not supposed to go to the Philippines at the minute, so 777s are your only choice, I'm pretty sure, between Manila and between Dubai and Manila. So there is that. You love the fact that I say 777 and not 777 like some do. Yeah, when they say 777 you sound a bit fake, I'm not going to lie. So if you sound 777, if you say 777 you sound a little bit more intelligent. Favourite retro aircraft? Well, I've not flown any aircraft that's been withdrawn because I only flew for the first time in 2025. The closest to retro aircraft, which has not been withdrawn yet, but I'd like to do, is the Boeing 747. I was hoping to get it while going to the Philippines this time, but the connections and that and other work that I'd need to do otherwise, it's just far too great to fit in. So any plans to go to EGNX? Is that Egypt? I'm trying to think. I'm not good with the abbreviations. I just call it what it is. Like Manchester, Manila, Dubai, London Gatwick, etc. East Midlands Airport, not at the minute. When I look at it, I'm struggling to see somewhere that's good for recording planes there, and that's a problem. Less than 750 kilometres to drive now. Getting a bit warm in here. I'm actually debating putting the fan on. I've not had it on for a few days. Yeah, nice quiet part of the map there, so there's nobody really about. You can just relax, do 110 and just watch the kilometres reduce as you get closer and closer to our destination. In my case it's Banska by Stricta. And no, I can't think of any aircraft from those providers that I want to try. I'm sure I'll end up on others at some point. Depending on how the future goes, I wouldn't mind getting a British Airways A319 before they go. So British Airways had 40 of them. They're now down to 23. And the final ones are due off in the next 3 or 4 years. Well, we've got a one-way driver. Oh, that is actually being reviewed, guys. It's got to be trolling, Tropical. There's no way you can go the wrong way here. Not to mention you're miles away from anywhere that you could, you know, turn around, you know, go wrong. So yeah, he's just trolling. Yeah, exactly that, Oliver. Report's being reviewed, so we'll see what happens there. Not just that, he's got a tandem trailer as well. There's not the space to turn them around in the middle of the road. So he's not even done a U-turn in the middle of the road. Yeah, he's been kicked or banned, I'm glad to say. Because that's a different person with a 401 tag now. Hopefully it was the latter. Because you can't even consider that a mistake. Going back to aircraft talk for a moment as well, I said before that A380s can't go to Manila at the moment. There's meant to be a new Manila airport opening up in 2028, and I believe that will have the capacity to handle A380s. The only question is, will anyone actually send them there? It's nice as well that we're ticking off a road I've not been on before on this global cargo events profile, so I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to Google now, can Emirates A350s go to Middle Airport? I don't think they can, for the same reason as the A380s. I'll double check. It's saying technically yes, but all the allocations is 777s with no talk of that changing. It's worth double checking. And yeah, unfortunately them Boeing 747s are just on cargo work. It is getting very difficult now to get a 747 in passenger service. There is none scheduled to go into the UK. The nearest ones is Ireland and Frankfurt. So that guy got banned on the 23rd. Sorry, that guy made his account on the 23rd of July and he just got banned. So he's lasted about 5 days before getting banned then. And indeed, welcome to Poland as we approach Truckers MP and Wroclaw. And a big thank you last week for all the support on the bus stream in particular, as that is now my longest stream here on YouTube. I was quite sore by the end of that stream, I'm not going to lie, but it was nice to have that support there. I'm looking at my fuel, it won't be long before the red light comes on. When it happens, we will stop for fuel. You was going to say something, but your mind's just blanked out. Well, one thing I can say is to those who are members of the channel, you're going to very soon get an update from myself aimed up to Philippines and stuff. So I did promise you guys would get all the background, behind the scenes stuff on that. So I'm going to post something in there. Because I did have a bit of an update yesterday. You hate it when that happens, you know it, but then gone. Was it you're going to buy GTA 6 for us all? Why GTA 6? GTA 6 has been out for years. In fact, GTA 7's out in it. Not GTA 6, I'm thinking of Gran Turismo, ignore me. But yeah, GTA 6, I can't wait for GTA 6 to come onto PC. You bet I'm going to play that when that comes out onto PC. Yeah, it will get delayed again now. It's too late to delay it. It's out on pre-order and everything. They're not going to delay a game now. It's just a shame it's going to be console only. And I'm not going to lie, that game worries me because I'm starting to see some good growth over here, and that game could finish it like that, gone. So I am very worried. So I can't play it until it comes to PC, and that could be more than a year away. But even then, exactly how I'm going to play it, I don't know, because it's got quite a lot of swearing in it and other inappropriate stuff. Like, should we say adult themes and stuff, so I'm going to be very restricted on how I can cover it. Yeah, other games will have to fight to stay popular, that's the one. Don't think there's any fast lanes here, by the way, guys. And that's the other thing as well. Thanks to buses, Euro Truck Simulator 2 is almost back to its winter popularity, which is a rare one. So I am keeping my eyes on that. You know, when I checked before, in the last 28 days, the playership on Euro Truck Simulator 2 is up by more than 25% compared to the month of June. I think that's good. Because before them coaches come out, it looked like the game was over, dead, finished. Now all of a sudden, there's a big life in the game. This is where my fuel goes into the red light because I'm going past a fueling station. There you go. Called it. Obviously, you couldn't make it up. Also, no other games are dropping in November because of GTA VI. They won't want to compete with it. There's not a fueling station for a while. Rip. Yeah, I won't be able to play... well, yeah, it's something new to try out with the coaches. That is true. And I do think that's going to pull some people away from bus simulation games onto Euro Truck. Because one thing that Euro Truck has is... well, it's got two things, actually, that bus simulators don't have. One, it's got a player base already here established. And two, it's also got a big map, which they don't have. So... you could argue that TMP is now going to be the best bus simulation game out there. You're waiting for SCS coaches to release. That'll make you play coaches on TMP. Heavy transport vehicle coaches with that logo change, they're not a fan of. Well, it's one of those, it's a legal thing, tropical. But needless to say, when the SCS software buses do come out, I will be looking to cover it. Yes, ETS2 is new best bus sim. Bus Sim 21 and 18 are rubbish. There's other bus simulation games out there, but I just don't think they can compete with ETS2. With an already established player base and a really good map already ready to go. Finally a good game with coaches. Exactly that. Well, there's a fueling station just before Krakow. I'll be popping in there for some fuel. I'll say this, for loader players like you, you want there to be bus cargo so you can transport the buses on your trailer. That'd be good to see. You're having a homemade kebab right now. That sounds good, Tropical. Enjoy. But yes, as you guys seen a couple of days ago, I reintroduced Fantasy Premier League to my channel. I now have no further planned changes to this channel until I need to start pre-recording stuff for when I'm abroad, like I did the last time. I'll be doing that. I'll start doing that about a month before I go abroad. Exact plans is in advanced stages now of what I'm going to do. It's just one leg. Well, there's one leg I'm not fully decided on what to do, and on top of that, I do have one fresh issue which I'm not sure how to deal with. So one thing I did last time, which was really good, is that I could get a through ticket from England to Iloilo, but because of the recent problems, should we say, in the Middle East, that is no longer an option. So I will have to have it on two separate bookings: England to Manila, and then a separate booking Manila to Iloilo. I am a bit nervous on that because if it's on two separate bookings, if I miss my connection, Philippine Airline do not need to rebook me for free. Whereas if it was on one booking like it was last time, they missed a connection, they do. So I'm a bit nervous on that one. How's stuff looking now for financially going to the Philippines? That's going to be part of the members update, which you guys will be getting hopefully at the end of this stream. Oh, I've missed that fueling station like a pillock. I'm gonna have to when I turn right up ahead, there's a fueling station on an A road. I'm gonna have to pop in there and fuel up. Got too busy talking about travelling abroad. Yeah, because there is like a couple of... I'm excited for it, but there's a couple like concerns at the same time. Excuse me. Excitement, get to see girlfriend risk missing flights. Yeah, I just need to double check something else as well. Will it be the same issue travelling back? Yes. You have to pop into this fueling station because I have half a bar of fuel left. And then you've got the other issue as well, is if the recent issues in a certain part of the world restart, there goes my route that way to the Philippines. And I'd rather that didn't get affected. But you know, we'll see. Right, time to fuel up. Prince has turned right. I was going to go left, but since he's gone that way... Oh yeah, because it's going to send me loop around anyway. So yeah, it's quicker. Just under 2,200 kilometres to go. So yeah, I need to be mindful, because if those problems start in that part of the world again, I might not be able to fly that way. I'm hoping that won't be a problem, but we'll have to see. Poland fuel prices are ridiculous. Government's taking the mick. They're upping prices for the Polish people, but keeping prices cheap for Ukrainians as they get supply from Poland. What's this not giving a crap about the country? Well, it's not that. If Ukraine did fall, you really think the naughty country is going to stop there? They're going to go after other country after other country after other country. So actually, it is about your own country, because it's about your security. Well, obviously you don't live in Poland, but you know what I mean. It's all about security. The same mistake was made in World War II when a certain leader kept going after different countries, one after another, after saying he wouldn't. And for a good while the West did nothing about it. And I wouldn't put anything past him, Oliver. Look, Prince nearly missed his corner there. Right. Well, the foals are having a good drive here. Just enjoying the yeah. And Charmy's doing alright. We were speaking before. I was gutted though, because I was walking into town at the time to meet family and I lost signal. So our chat was cut short, but she seems to be doing fine. She's eager for the day I can move abroad, as I've told her. I'm nowhere near that financial position yet, but I am working as hard as I can to change that. And I believe Snuggles is doing alright. Yeah, keyword yet. We're going to have to see how things go. But there's a lot of work that he's doing. And yeah, Global Cargo's doing alright. What am I going to do with streaming if I move to the Philippines due to time zones and that? I would be eating and sleeping on a UK time zone still. So I would be streaming at night, which is 1, depending if it's British time zone or not, it'd be 1 or 2 PM, AM their times, and then I'll probably sleep during the day. Well, in the morning anyway. and then have the afternoons to do whatever I want to do, need to do, things like that. I won't be pulling all-nighters, but what I would do is I would stream until, you know, let's say 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the morning, for example. Go to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning, sleep through until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then, you know, do my shopping and stuff like that in the afternoon into the evening to stream at night time. Probably take me a little bit of time to adjust, but welcoming Brett, currently nosing at new titles for Centellians. Oh, they've been released. This is going to be interesting. Well, let me guess, most of the routes have got the same frequency with the smaller buses. Excuse me. What currency is used there? What, in the Philippines? The Philippine peso is used. Apart from the 10A, apart from the 10A, which is yet to be done. What? So are you saying the remaining timetables are the same? If so, it's time to start putting complaints in, because the bus is not going to be able to handle it. Am I familiar with the Philippine peso? Well, I used it last time, and I was, you know, good with it. There's a lot of changes. Oh, right. Where are the timetables, Brett? Because I'll have a read of them after stream, if they're still about. Another thing as well, the Philippine peso price. I mean, I can get more for my pound back this time round than I could last year. Somebody posted a link in the Metro group. On Facebook, Brett. I think I'm in there. I think I'm in there. Double check if you can. I'm pretty sure I am. Oh, print's going up one side of the road there, mate. We're not in the UK now. Oh no, it's alright. I was going to turn right then into the F7's thing instead of here. Excuse me. There we are. That was a nice drive through some quiet parts of the map. I enjoyed that. That's one thing about chill drive streams, is you drive somewhere you otherwise wouldn't drive. And that's got me right up to level 271 here on the Global Cargo Events profile, so we're getting very close to it. You bought a Billard table yesterday. I've been playing that recently. I'm not even sure what that is. Still a handful of you guys tuned in, so I'll do one short job. Just get this unlocked first. Well, we have gained another new subscriber, so a big thank you for that subscription. You're very much appreciated. And I'll just get this logged. I drove a print, so I'll put yes to drive somebody from Global Cargo. Right, just a short one. So far, 17 replaced by the 30, that we did know. Saturday increased to half hourly, that's good. Sunday hourly, that's good. 152 replaced by the 37A. 37A going Southport via current 152 route. X31 one trip each way, that we knew about that. Fastest route. Got things to do now. No problem, ships and vehicles, we'll see you soon. 35 extended the daytime till at a state off Bulls Road. Oh, right, so it's extended slightly. Evening to St Helens Junction, 34 half hourly, and all trips to Lee. Only half hourly, that's a cut. Because at the minute, well, is it a cut? No, slight increase, but not by much. Not enough for these smaller buses, that's for sure. Anyway, Budapest is where this job's going to, so just over the border from Slovakia to Hungary. I am quite hungry, to be honest. Well, actually, I'm not really. I can still feel the alcohol in my brain a little bit. Billard isn't the worst saying pool. Oh, so you've got a pool table. I used to enjoy playing pool at one point. Last bus off Lee is 23:23. That is mad. GM days become easier for us both with last buses being late. Well, not really, because I've still got to get home from the St Helens town centre, which you know, it's a 45 to 50 minute walk for me from the town centre at the minute where I'm based. We love pool, game moderator days. What about game moderators? Never mind then, I'm getting confused. There we go. Perfect. Right, so we have 179 kilometres to drive. This should only take a few minutes. Oh, GM also stands for Greater Manchester Tropical. Yeah, the issue is with that 34 is I'll get into St Helens and miss the last bus back here. Assuming I'm still here in September, which on my current plans, almost certainly. And Prince, you have 69 ping. Do I have any B buses? Well, B networks start running to St Helens same day as franchising. Oh, hello Prince. You're having a bit of a lean over there. When's the next plane spotting video? Well, part 2 of Manchester Airport went online the other day. I think I've got one I'm going to edit tomorrow. A very short one at Liverpool Airport. Very little change to the 89. What have they done? Just changed the times a little bit. Yeah, that makes sense. That is going to need deckers now, solidly. There's no way 30-seat buses. Well, that's the thing now. 30-seat buses means that the majority of the routes are going to need deckers. It's not been very well thought through. Unless the frequencies have been increased. It's like, I don't think that half-hour service on the 34 is a big enough increase to warrant a 14-seat decline per trip. That is going to be an absolute nightmare. 39 increase to hourly, that's something at least. Yeah, I'm going to see how August goes before I make any firm decision on what my next step is going to be with my living situation. Because I've just made quite a few changes. I'm going to use August to see how these changes go. And then I can go from there. So more than likely I will still be, well almost certainly, I will still be living here when the franchising starts, but for how long? And one good thing about when this franchising starts, no more HTL. Good. See you later with your crap buses and vans. Terence is leaning. That was close. Yeah, 23 tons this job is. So it's a heavy one. Oh, Terence, you're playing a dangerous game here, mate. If you're not careful, it's going to be one lean too many. How close am I to rank up with Global Cargo? I'm about 4% away. So probably another few weeks. X3 is hourly with a journey time of just over 45 minutes. That's going to be risky at peak time on the motorway, but we'll see how it goes. Oh no, it avoids the motorway. I just don't think that's going to be well used, because it's not very well publicised. Yeah, as it stands, I think we'll be ranking up in August with Global Cargo. Assuming we have some good chill drive streams and good out-road streams. I can't log bus jobs, so it's just the coached ones. Oh, Prince! See, it was one roll too many, mate. First boss off English. First boss off Sintellings is fat 3:59, and the last one off the airport is 6 minutes past midnight. That's mad. I mean, it's usable from Lee Green Station for me, for, you know, for I'm still here. But beyond that, you love the fact that you can go to sleep at 2 AM and not have to worry about waking up for school. It's very rare I'm awake at 2 AM, sorry. I try to get into bed by 11:30, but often it's taken me more than an hour to fall asleep. So quite often, I'm only falling asleep at about 1ish. I just don't have anything to stay up late for. It's like when I'm finished here, I'll be doing some surveys, but there's only so many of them I can do. You just stay up all night because no school, so you let your mind decide when to sleep. I don't know, I do like some structure still. Like, one area I'm trying to improve on at the minute is getting up out of bed a little bit earlier. As quite often I'll wake up about 8 o'clock, but it's after 9 o'clock by the time I'm actually up and about. And I think you know, I think I could be a little bit more productive. I could get a little bit more in terms of surveys done. Because like this morning I missed a survey on the time limited platform because I was up a bit late. So that's definitely something I want to target and do better at. You get tired when you get tired, you don't push it, like Oliver said, decide when your mind's asleep. Yeah, and then when you've got to go back to a routine, you're just a bit screwed. Looking at the new 612 timetable. Oh, I didn't think it would include that, of it being the LCR update, but good if it does. Again, similar problem with the 612 is that it's a good 45 minutes walk, at least, from where I am into town. Bit too far. Well, that's got me a little bit closer to 271, so I'm quite happy about that. Right, well, it is time that I did wrap up this live stream. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has tuned in tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this live stream, guys, make sure you have hit that like button. If you're a first time viewer around here, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell, and this way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. My next stream is scheduled tomorrow at 6 PM. We'll be doing the Alps driving stream, one which I know you guys do prefer. So yeah, a big thank you for support tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow for that stream. Nice one, guys.